Hi, all of you. Good morning. So yesterday, anybody got the drive access? Have you got? Just give me a second. So today we are going to see about the permission. Okay. So to understand the permission, like how you can give the permission, that we are going to see for today. Okay, get the video recording, but not. Okay, we have created the drive. Okay, in that drive we uploaded it. So soon you will get the access. Okay. If somebody did not get, you'll soon get it. We created the drive. Inside that only you'll be seeing the documents and lab files also, and you'll be seeing the videos files also. So soon you'll be. From my side, I already uploaded in the drive, so you'll get it. Okay. So yeah, by today or by tomorrow, you'll be able to get all this. So don't worry about it. So let's come to our topic, access mode and permission. So if you remember, whenever we were hitting the command, uh, you're saying so many files are created. And if you remember, whenever I was doing the ls-l command, it was giving us so many information. In the starting, I said you that you should focus on this only, right? Like that, what are this value? This is the size, this is the date on which file is created, time, and the file name. And I said you don't worry about this permission. So today we are going to understand what is the meaning of this. Okay? So if you try to see it using the example, what example I given on that screen. So the first letter D, okay, or first letter dash. I already showed you that if first letter is D, then it is meaning is that this is a directory. If the first letter is dash, that means it is a file. And in case of the soft link, so see, you are seeing the first letter is L. L is for the soft link. So these three things we already discussed. That D is for directory, dash is for the file, L is for the soft link. Then now we have to understand what is the meaning of these lines. Okay. So to understand the meaning of these lines, you have to understand there are three letters basically written: R, W, X. Okay. So what is the meaning of R? What is the meaning of W? What is the meaning of X? That you have to understand. R is for read, W is for write, okay, and X is for execute. And we give the value also, like there are some value assigned. If you say that I want to give somebody read permission, either you can give R permission or either you can say I want to give him the 4. Okay, 4 is basically equal to the read permission. Similarly, for the W, we assign the value as 2, and for X, we assign the value as 1. Okay, why we assigned it, how you can remember it. So to remember it easily, you have to just follow this diagram. Okay, so in this, we are written R, W, X. If you read the alphabetical order, okay, So R comes first, then W comes, and then X comes. Okay, so in this way you can understand, okay, RWX will be in this order only. Okay, you cannot say XWR or something. Always it will be written in this format only, RWX. Like here you are saying there is no WX. Okay, that's why, but it is started with R only, R dash dash, R dash dash, like that way. So it should be in alphabetical order, RWX, then RWX, then RWX, like that. If some permission is missing, then simply give it dash. Okay. Now, again, you have to understand one more thing, that this RWX, this R dash X, and R dash dash. Okay. So basically, this is the combination of three letters. Okay. So why they are combined with three letters combination? So the first three letters, the RWX, okay, this permission belongs to the user or basically the owner of the file. Okay. So like if we talk about the file one, okay, this is the file one. So for this file one, who is the owner? So this column, the first column, you are seeing it here, the root one. This is for the user. The second column is for the group. Okay. So whatever the permission you are giving here, like RW dash, okay, this permission belongs to this owner. Okay. Because root is the owner of this file one. Similarly, the second R dash dash you are seeing, okay, this is belongs to this group user. Okay, so if group will be root, if group will be DevOps, okay. So for them, the permission will be this one, R dash dash. Okay, this permission belongs to this second line or second column. You can say this belongs to root also in this case, but you can change to some different group. So the first one root, this belongs to the owner, this root belongs to the group. Okay, and the last R dash dash permission, this is for the others user, because see, there will be some person who are logging in your system, who are not the owner, basically who are not the root, who are not in the group also, but they want to log into your system. So in that case, for the guest user, what type of the permission you will be giving, that you have to give in the last three word. Okay, R dash dash. This will be for the others user. So these three, you have to understand the first three permission will be going to give to the owner or the user. Second three permission will be for the group, and last three will be the for the others user. Once you got the idea about this, then numbering also how you will be remembering. R value is 4, W is 2, X is 1. So you have to remember RWX will be in the alphabetical order. That is the first thing. Second thing, you have to just remember R is equal to 4. If you remember R is equal to 4, then after R, W is coming. So just do the half of, is the half of 4? 2. So W value will be 2. After W, X is coming. Just you have to do half of 2. So what will be the value? 1. So you have to remember like this way, 4, 2, 1. Once you remember the value, so if somebody is getting R permission, basically the read permission, so what they can do? So in case of the file, if there is a file, there is a directory, right? There are two type of the things can happen. Just give me a second. So there are two things can happen here. Either it can be the file one, or either it can be the directory like this. Okay. So if this is the file, and then you are giving the permission R, okay, that means they will be able to read the content of file. That if I'm hitting the command cat file, okay, like cat file, so I'm able to read the content. If there will be no R permission, then I will be not able to run this command. Okay, that you have to understand. Second thing, what is the W here? Then W is for the write permission. Write permission can give you the two functionality. The first thing, you can delete the file. If you are getting the command like this way, remove file one, and you are getting the option here, that means you have the write permission. If you don't have the write permission, you cannot delete the file. Similarly, if you want to edit the file using the VI editor, okay, and I am able to edit this file, sorry for this. So if you can edit this file, then you can understand that this is, we are getting the write permission. Okay. So W is for the writing, or either modify the file, or either you can delete the file, that belongs to the W permission. Similarly, X is for the execute the file. There are some files which we write is for the scripting knowledge. Okay. What is for scripting? After today class, from tomorrow we'll be starting with the concept of scripting. That time we will get the idea more. But a scripting, you can think like there are some files present in our Windows laptop also, on which we double click, then a program starts, okay, or a software starts. So similarly, whenever we hit a file and we want to make sure that this file should run as a software, okay, or whatever the commands I am writing inside that file. So whenever I will open that file, all the commands will run automatically. Okay, so in that case, you have to provide the X permission. X is for execute. So if you provide the X permission, then that file will become executable. Okay. Now, this was the condition about the file. What is the condition of the directory? So if there is a directory with the name directory1 or something, and you are giving the read permission to him, that means they will be able to do the ls command. Like currently, let's go back, and if I do ls-l here. So see, for the EC2 user, we have the this EC2 user is the owner of this file. Okay, this directory EC2 user. So they have the permission RWX. For the groups, they don't have the any permission. For the others user also, they don't have the any permission. So inside this EC2 user, who can go? Only the EC2 user can go. And that's why this Kisan, John, and Jack was not able to log in inside the EC2 user. Similarly, if you'll see for the Jack, they only given the read write execute permission. And for others user, they don't give any permission. That means John, Kisan, EC2 user cannot go inside this directory, right? But if somehow I change the others user permission, and here I give the RWX permission also, then this Kisan will also able to go inside the Jack directory. Okay, how so that I will be able to show you. But currently there is no permission. That's why others are not able to do it. Okay, currently the permission only belongs to the owners, and that is the Jack, and that's why. Now, in this case, if this EC2 user have the read permission, that means anybody can do the ls operation. If you are doing the ls operation, that means you have the permission to read the file. Again, if I can delete the directory, I can create any file inside that directory. That means we have the W permission also. Okay, and then what is the X permission? So if you are able to run this command, cd ec2-user, okay, that means I have the permission to go inside the directory. So if you have the permission to go inside the directory, then that means you have the X permission. Okay, so there is little bit difference between X in case of the file and in case of directory. In case of file, they run the file as a script. In case of directory, that means you can enter inside the directory using the cd command. So this is the short form, okay, that you can remember. Like every day, 1 or 2 times you see this diagram, you'll be able to remember all these things without mugging the thing. Okay. So once you get the documents, just you can revise this and you can get all these things. Okay. Now, what are the commands which are going to help us to change the permission? Okay. So for this, there are 3 commands which is going to help you. The first is chmod, second is chon, and third is the chgroup. Okay, so what these commands will do? So chmod command will help you to change the access mode of file. Okay, that means currently if some file have this permission, okay, ls-l. So take an example, this is the permission. And somebody say me that, can you change the permission of this file? Can you give him X permission also? Can you give the for the group? Can you give the W permission also? So which type of the command is going to help us? Ch. Okay. Now, if somebody is telling me that currently the owner is the root, okay, can you change the owner from the root to the EC2 user? So chon command will help us. It will help us to change the owner of the file or directory. Then what is the chgroup command? So sometimes people can also ask you, can you change the group name from the root to the DevOps group, okay, or the testing group? So in that case, chgroup is going to help us. It will help us to change the group of the file or directory. Okay. So once you got the idea about this, that chmod can help the permission of file, chon to change the owner of file, chgroup to change the group of file. Now, again, these things RWX, RDXX, this is the same thing, whatever I explained. The first 3 octet, this 3 octet belongs to the owner. Okay, so whatever the permission you will give, this permission will be assigned to the owner of the file. And whatever the second R-X, this permission you will give, this will be assigned to the group users. And the last 3 permission, it will be assigned to the others user who does not belong to the owner and group. Okay. And now we are going to see how you can give the permission. Okay. So now if to somebody, if you want to give the permission like this, RWX, R-X, R-dash. So how you can give the permission? So if you want to give this type of the permission to somebody, that I want that owner can do anything, group can do read and execute, and others can do only read. Okay. So this type of the permission you want to give to somebody, you have to just first convert it in the mathematical format. So what will be the value for R? R value is 4. So that's why I written 4. What is the value for W? W value is 2. Here you can see X value is 1. So I written 4 to 1. Similarly, R dash X. So what is the value for R? 4. Dash value 0. X value 1. Okay, so I'm taking the value from outside. I given you for your reference 401. Similarly, for R dash dash, I written 400. Now, what you have to do? You have to do the sum. 4 plus 2 plus 1. What will be there? 7. 4 plus 1, 5. 4 plus 0 plus 0. It will be 4. So if you are running the command chmod is the command which is helping you to change the permission. Okay. So chmod 7. Okay, I'm taking the value 7, 5, 4, and give the file name, directory name, whatever you want. Then this file or directory will have the exact same permission. Okay, that is the meaning of this. Similarly, if you want to give somebody RWX permission, that means all the permission to everybody. Either it is owner, either it is group, either it is other user. So again, you have to convert this. R will be 4, W will be 2, X will be 1. Okay, similarly, RWX again it will be 4 to 1, 4 to 1. Then you have to do the sum. It will be 777. So if somebody you are giving this permission, chmod 777 dir, that means for this directory, they will change the permission to this. Okay. Similarly, if you want to convert this type of the permission, r dash s dash wx, r dash dash, again you have to write it this way only. R for 4, dash for 0, x for 1, 4 plus 1, 5. Similarly, dash wx, so it will be 0, 2, 1. It will be 3. R dash dash, it will be 4 plus 0 plus 0, it will be 4. Okay, so like this way, this is the mathematical conversion. Just you have to remember this thing, that R is equal to 4, W is equal to 2, X is equal to 1. If you are well and good for this, then you can achieve anything. Okay. Now, quickly, let's see you how you understand. So let me write it here. So take an example. I'm giving you a permission here. Okay, so can anybody tell me what will be the numerical value for this after calculating? And for your reference, I can write the value also. R is equal to 4, W is equal to 2, and X is equal to 1. So anybody want to try for this? R dash X. You can keep it in chat. Just you have to give the value, then you have to do the sum and the 3. Okay, you are saying 401. 401, you are saying it for the first one. So what you have to do, you have to give the sum. So 4 plus 1 will be 5, right? So you have to give me the actual number at last what we will be writing. So like this way you can do for all 3, and then you can do the sum, and then you can tell me what will be the final value. Like it will be chmod 555 or like this. Okay, somebody is saying 563. Okay, we'll check that whether it is correct or not. Seems like it's correct only. Others, are you able to understand or still have somebody confusion how 563 works? See, R is for 4, dash was for 0, X was for 1. Okay. Similarly, R was for 4, W was for 2, and dash was for 0. And again, dash is for 0, W is for 2, X is for 1. If you calculate this, what will happen? 4 plus 1, 5. And 4 plus 2 plus 0, it will be 6. And then 0 plus 2 plus 1, it will be 3. So 563. Whoever said the 563, they have the correct. Okay. So let's try one more. Yeah, give me the value for this. You have to give the final value only. Okay, I got the one answer. So quick. Others? Okay, I got the two answers. See, still if somebody is not able to understand how they are able to answer, so you can ask me in chat, right? So I can explain it again. Because this is a thing as a DevOps engineer, you should have to do daily maybe, okay, in your company. So you have to understand that. And that's why if you remember, in the starting, whenever we are clicking on the connect operation and we went to the SSH client mode. So they are telling us that you have to run this permission, chmod 400. Okay. And if you remember when I was giving you the idea how to connect with the EC2 instance using the SSH methods, I run this type of the commands in my Ubuntu. Okay. So what is the meaning of 400? That also will come to know after this. So everybody said 157. Yeah, that is the correct answer. It will be 001. It will be 401, and then it will be 4 1, and it will be 1 5, and it will be 7. So that was the correct answer. Now you have to. Can anybody do the reverse? Like if I am saying that they are as saying ch mode 400. Okay. Can you tell me in the format of the RWX what will be the value? Anybody? You have to give in this format. RWX, what will be the value like this? It will be 3 octet, like that 333. Then you have to tell me. Anybody? Just you have to go in the reverse order. Chmod hyphen R. Hyphen R is not the correct actually. Why so? So you have to understand R will always come the priority number. Okay. Yeah, R dash dash. Yeah, that's correct. So you have to give the final answer should be not R dash dash only. You have to give like this dash 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 dash. Okay, because you have to always complete this 3 of it. Because then only this will become to the owner, this will become to the group, this will become to the other user. So whenever Linux is saying like that, AWS is saying that we have to give this permission. That means we are giving this permission. R dash 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 dash. Okay, and quickly I will show you. If you remember, I run this command already in my Ubuntu machine. So I will show you. We give an exact same. So we created a file in the folder ThinkInspire. This was our file name, file to ls -l. So see, I given the exact same permission. R dash 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 dash. That means chmod 400 was doing the exact same. Okay, so now you can understand why I run that time chmod 400. Now let's again come to our documents. There are some more examples. Yeah, like there is a value called chmod 700. Okay, so how you can convert this? So you have to again follow this step of the approach. You will write 700. Then 7 can be written as 4 plus 2 plus 1. 0 can be written as 000, and others can be written as 0. So this 4 can be written as R, W, X, and other will be dash, 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 dash. So final permission will be this one. Similarly, if you are talking about chmod 536, okay, so you have to give the permission like this. 5 again, you'll be writing 4 plus 1, 3, 0, 2 plus 1, okay, and 6 will be 4 plus 2 plus 0, and you can write this. Okay. So similarly, I am giving one or two more example. You have to tell me what will be the value for this. So you have to complete the 3 octet that you have to always write. Okay. So take an example. I am giving a number chmod. Okay, so you have to tell me for this chmod 742. I'll give you time. So just do for chmod 742 and one more. Okay. This three you have to. 742 and 673. First tell me only for 742. Then you can try the 673. Again, you are just giving the first one, right? You have to give the 7 also, 4 also, 2 also. So the 3 octet will be there, right? See, if you are getting like don't able to answer, so you have to always do like this: 7, then 4, then 2. Then how you can write the 7? 7 you can write as 4 plus 2 plus 1, right? 4 to 1. This second 4 you can write it as a 400. Okay, and the 2 you can write it as a 0, 0. Okay, so like this way you can write it, and then you can give. You given this value. Actually, that is not correct. Yeah, that is not correct, right? RWX, RW dash, R dash dash. That is not correct. So see, I'm again showing you the 742, how we are doing this. So just focus on this, then you have to tell me the 673. So see, I converted this 7 as 4 plus 2 plus 1, 4 as 4 plus 0 plus 0, 2 as 0 plus 2 plus 0. Okay. So now this 4 will be R X. Okay, that was the correct. Now this 400 will be R dash dash. Okay, and this 020 will be dash. Okay, so this will be the final answer for this. So now tell me for the 673. 6, 7. First convert it in the form of this one. Okay, like this 6 you can write it as
420.
Yeah, 420. Similarly, 7 you can write it as
421.
421, and for 3
And 021.
021. Now you have to convert this well. So simply convert this. Once you will able to write like this, then you can easily do it. Okay, like you can directly give it R. Okay, 2 you can give it W, and dash 0 is for dash. Similarly, R. Okay, W, then you have to give X, then you have to give the 0 dash basically, then W. Okay, and then you have to give the X. Okay, so like this way you can write it. So if you try with by writing like with the pen and paper for 2 to 3 times, you will be able to get it. Okay, so after this class I will expect you like take some value like quick from your side. Okay, 742 673. So value will be not greater than 7 and it will be not less than 0. Okay, so like this way you can take it. Any 3 combination you can take from 000 to the 777. Okay, so your number should lies between this 000 to the dash 777. Then you can write the purpose. Okay. So you can try. There will be many combinations. Okay, more than 777 combination will be there. So you can try and you can check this. Okay. Now we are going to see how we can achieve this on our command. Let's come to our again screen. And there is one approach I will be going to give you if somebody is not good with maths, then how you can change the permission, that also I will give you the answer. So don't worry about it. So let's clear all these things. Currently we have these many files. Okay. Now, if I do ls-l, so for this file one, okay, for this file one, currently the permission is rw dash r dash dash r dash dash. Okay. So what I am going to do is the first thing. Okay. So take an example for this others user. Take an example. I want to give the W permission. Okay. So all the permission will be as it is. Okay. For this others user, I want to W permission else. How I can write? I will be writing chmod. First, I want to keep this permission as it is, right? So RW. So RW will be 4 plus 2, it will be 6. So I will write as it is 6. Then R dash dash group also, I don't want to change the permission. So it will be 400. So it will be 4. Okay. Now for the third, currently the permission is only read, that is 4. So by default, currently the permission is this one, 644. Okay. But for the others user, I want to give the W permission also. So 4 plus 2, it will be 6. I want to give the permission like this. chmod 646 for the file name. Now if I do ls-l, you'll see that for this file with RW permission. Previously only R permission. So like this way, you can do the calculation. Okay, you want me to increase the size, but if I'll increase up to 18, then it will be really difficult for my screen because I'm from my laptop screen only. 18 will be such a big size for this. Okay, let me check. Yeah, it will be big. Is it good? Okay. Oh, like this way, you can change the permission. Take an example again, one more example. So this is the file one. Now somebody is saying me, can you give the W and X permission to the group also? Okay, currently group have only read permission. Can you give to him the W and X permission also? So what again I will be writing chmod. First permission I don't want to change, and it is 4 plus 2, that is 6. Okay, so let it be 6 only. For the group, they are saying I have to give the WX permission also. So it will be 4 plus 2 plus 1. So it will be 7. And for last, I want to keep it as a RW only. So it will be 4 plus 2. Again, it will be 6. Just keep it as that is and keep the file one. Now if I do ls, you'll see file one color is also changed because this becomes the executable file. What is the meaning of executable file? I said you if some file will have the permission X, then it will become the executable file. And that's why it's okay. Now see RWX permission is added. So like this way, you can add the permission. Okay. Now, if I want to change the owner, okay, or take an example, currently the owner is the root. If I want to change the owner, that also we can do. But before this, I want to show you some interesting thing. So let's go to our parent directory. So this is the directory in which currently I am. Okay. Currently I'm logging as a root user. So let's exit it from here. Okay. Let's clear all this again and just print ls icon. So you, whatever. Okay, wait. Give me a second. I'm again going to my parent directory and ls icon. We are in this directory and currently I'm logging as a EC2 user. If I want to go to the keysen directory, can I able to go? Just hit the cd keysen. I'm not able to go because permission is denied. Why this is denied? Because EC2 user will be treated as a others user for this keysen directory because keysen have the username also is keysen and group name is also keysen. So for this, if somebody EC2 user want to go inside this directory, they will give no permission because we don't have any permission. Okay. So EC2 user will be treated as a others user. Okay. So if this others user, I want to give the permission that they can use the command cd. So if you remember in this, I talked about if you want to give any directory the cd permission, you have to give them X permission. Okay, X permission is basically helping you to enter inside the directory. So what I will do, I will come here and this is the dash dash dash. This is the last 3 octet. Okay, last 3 octet belongs to the others user. So I will just write here chmod. Can you change the permission? Okay, so RWX will be the 7. I don't want to change this. So let it be as it is 7. This dash dash dash, this belongs to the group. So I also don't want to change it. So let it be 0. And for the last one, I want to just give him X permission. So anybody can go inside this directory. So let's check whether we are able to go inside this or not. So I will just write 1. 1 is for X. Okay. And just give the directory name that is keysen. But I will be not able to change the permission. Why? That also I will take. So see, changing permission of keysen is not permitted. Why? Because how EC2 user can change the permission of keysen, right? So you have to think the permission of keysen can be changed only by the 2 person. Okay, one will be the root user, that will be the admin. Second will be keysen himself. Okay, because keysen is the owner, he can change his own permission, or either admin can do it. But how EC2 user can do it? That's why this command cannot be run by the EC2 user. So let's duplicate this session. So you have to just seeing this right. Okay, so just click on this, click on right click and just hit the command duplicate session. So we are duplicating this session. You'll see one more putty will be open. That's right. Yeah, now let's log in as a root user. Now again, we are in the same condition. So now as a root user, we can change the permission. So just hit the same command chmod 701. And now you'll see that permission X I given for the other user. So now previously, when I was doing as a Kisan user, I was doing the CD Kisan, permission was denied. But now again, I will write it CD as a EC2 user. See, I'm able to go inside this. Okay, that means permission is not coming as denied because this admin user given the permission that others user who don't belong to this Kisan, they have the X permission. So they can go inside the directory. But can they see the content? Like if I do the ls command, are you able to see? No, because I don't have the permission to read the directory because I only get the X permission. I did not get the read permission. So if somebody will give me the read permission also for the other user, then only I will be able to do the ls command. Okay, so let's see. So how to give the read permission also? So just you have to add chmod. Previously the permission was 701. So in place of 1, I will be writing 5. 4 plus 1. 4 is for read and X is for 1. Okay, so 4 plus 1, it will be 5. And just give the directory. And see, I'm changing the permission as a root. Now again, you'll see the permission is read also I give it. Now this EC2 user will do ls. They will be able to do. And see, there is no permission denied here. Okay. That means we are able to run the ls program. But currently there is no file present. That's why it is showing nothing. Okay. But can we create a new file using the cat command? Like we just hit the command like cat file1. Can we do it? No, because you don't have the right permission. And if you don't have the right permission, how you can create a new file inside this? Okay. So again, if the root user is giving us the permission that chmod, let's give him all the permissions. 707. 7 is for RWX and just give him for the Kisan directory. Now if I do ls-l, you'll see I got all the permission. Okay. Now if I'll hit the same command, cat greater than file1, and I'm writing and as a EC2 user, I am able to read the content of the Kisan directory, to write any content, okay, to go inside the Kisan directory, just because I got the permission. And once the permission is removed, like somebody again become the admin, and he quickly removed all the permission. So he just give the 7 permission for the user, and for the group and for the other user, he given 0 permission. And he hit this command. Once he hit this command, so he removed all the permission. Okay, and once the permission is removed, now see, I will not able to do anything. Permission denied again. Let's go back. And again, I will try to go inside this directory. See, permission denied. So once the permission will be removed, you will lose the access. Once permission will be given, then only you will get the access. So these things you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, after doing this, let's again come to our user directory. Clear all this. I given you the chmod command, so you can try with different values. You can try the commands. Okay. Now, there are so many files here. So let's create one more quick file using the file2 command, cat file2. And you'll see currently I'm doing as a EC2 user in my EC2 user directory. So this is file2. ls-l. So see, file2 is created, but the owner and the group is the EC2 user because EC2 user created the file. Okay, so this file does not belong to the root user. This belongs to the EC2 user. Now, currently, if you see this EC2 user is given the permission like for others user, it will be the read permission. And for user RW permission is there, EC2 user RW permission. What if I want to do that this EC2 user should not read their own file? Okay, that means nobody can read this file too because this file have some secret content. I want to store this file secretly. So what you can do, you can just hit this command chmod 700 file 2 and press not 700, just keep 000 and only do it. File 2. Press enter. Now if you'll see for this file 2, what is the permission? Dash dash dash. That means there is no permission. Now if somebody will try to read the file, cat file 2, they are not able to read the content. Still, EC2 user is the owner of the file. I am the owner of my file, but still I myself is not able to change. You are getting this point. I'm because if you are good with Linux, like there is some file that could only read by. Okay, so I can give the 00 permission. So if somebody who are just normal using the laptop, they will be never going to get why this file is not okay. But when I will require, I will just give the permission chmod 700 file 2 and my file will be visible. Now I can read. So like this one. So this is totally on me, how we can change the permission. Similarly, if you remember yesterday, we created a group with the name DevOps. Okay, so I want to make sure that this EC2 user group will be changed to the DevOps group. So how you can change it? So just give the ch group. Okay, and give the DevOps change group, the DevOps for the file. Right? Whatever. Okay, you have to become the root user to change this. So let me quickly become the root user. Ch group DevOps. Now if I'll do ls-l, so see, now this EC2 user is the owner and DevOps is the group. Okay. So now whatever the permission you will give to these three objects, dash, 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 in place of this, if you write RW, so the member of the DevOps group, like John, Jack, these were the members of the DevOps group. So they will be also get the access of the file. Like if I give the read permission, so John can also read this file too. If I give the W permission, so John can write the file also. Okay. So we are going to try this. Okay. So let me clear all these things again. Currently, we are logging as a root user inside this file too, and this is a different computer. And from here, let's change to the John. Okay, we know John belongs to the DevOps group. Let me quickly check. Yeah, sudo which is because we are changing to the John. Now, currently, if I try to go inside this EC2 user, because this file 2 is located, okay, this file 2, which belongs to the DevOps group, this is located inside the EC2 user directory. Okay, so let's try, like, can John go inside the EC2 user directly? No, he cannot go. Why so? So you remember, whenever we created this, let's go back, and if I do ls-l, so see, who can go inside the EC2 user? Nobody can. Okay, so first we have to give him the X permission here. So let's give the X permission here, chmod 701. Once I given the X permission, so others can able to go inside this. Okay, so now if I'll try to hit the same command, cd ec2 user, well and good, I'm able to do. Will I do able to do ls? No, I'm not able to do ls. So let's change the ls also. So if I am giving the read permission here, okay. So an example, I'm giving the read permission. So giving the read permission, you have to hit the command chmod 705. So given the read permission also, now he can read the file also. Now, when he is reading the file, he saw that file 2 belongs to him. Okay, but if he try to do something inside the file, like cat file 2, permission denied, because file 2 don't have the any permission. Okay, so he cannot read the content of file. But you know that this file belongs to the DevOps group, but still he is not able to read. Why so? Because there is no permission attached for him. So let's quickly attach the permission from here. So cd user -l. Clear all this. This file too, I want to give some permission. So take an example, I want to give the read permission to the DevOps group. So I have to just hit the command chmod. Let it be rwx, so this will be 7 only. For him, I want to give the read permissions, I will give 4. And for others user, I don't want to give any permissions, so it will be 0 only and 5. I given the permission. Now file2 will have the read permission for the DevOps group. Okay. See, our permission is added. Now if we do the cat file2, he'll be able to read it. Okay. And we given the permission to the group. And from the group, they are getting the permission job. So like this way, you can do the change of the group. If you want to change the user also, so you have the command here also. I given it. So ch on is the command. So if I want to change the owner, so currently this is the file2 that belongs to the EC2 user. If I want to make sure that this file belongs to the root user, I can directly hit the command ch on. Can you change it to the root? Okay, for the file2. You see that it is going to change as a root. So see, from the EC2 user, it's changed to the root. So like this way, you can change it. Okay. So this is the way by which how you can give the permission, how you can change the group. Okay. So it totally depends how good with you are with this mathematics. Okay. With this permission 754, 740, whatever. And once you got this and take an example, somebody are still confusing about how to do mathematical operation. So I said I will give you some extra example. Okay. So let me give you that example. So currently I'm as a root user. Okay. There are so many files here per se. Okay. Now for this file1, this is the file1, take an example. This is the file1. So there are so many permissions here. Okay. And I know that first permission belongs to the user. Okay. Like the first 3 octet RWX something, it belongs to the user. And okay, it is RW dash. Okay. RW dash, it belongs to the user. Second permission is RWX, that belongs to the root. That also I know. And the last permission is RW dash. Okay, that belongs to some other user. Okay, so if you know these 3 things, okay, then user, what you can write? You can write as a U. What you can write for the group, you can write for G. And for others, what you can write? -O. If you know these things, that the first 3 permission is for the user, second 3 permission is for group, third 3 permission is others, and you are getting that user can be written as U, group can be written as G, others can be written as O. Then well and good, you can do all the things without mathematics. Okay. So what you have to do is, if I want to give the user, okay, like this user currently have only RW dash permission. And somebody is telling me, can you give only the R permission to him? Similarly, for group, currently it have the RWX permission. And somebody is saying, can you give only RW permission to him? And for others, they are saying, we have the read and write permission. So somebody said, only give the R permission to him. Okay, read permission only. So we got that this should be the new permission that we have to assign. Okay, so how you can assign it? Just you have to hit the command chmod. Let me a little bit down it so you can see chmod. Now somebody is saying, what is the permission I want to give for the user? They are saying, give it the R permission. So I will write like this: chmod U is equal to R, comma. That for G, they are asking to give the RW permission. So I will give G is equal to RW. And for others user, they are asking us to give R permission only. I will just write like this: U is equal to R, G is equal to RW, U is equal to R. For which one? File2. We are talking about file2 or file1? File1 we are talking. That's it. Now you'll see ls-l for the file1. Okay, this one. Permission is changed. Now for the user, it's become the R. For the group, it's become the RW. For others, it becomes the R dash dash. Okay. So like this way also you can do. Just you have to hit the command chmod. U is equal to R, G is equal to RW, U is equal. Okay. So like this way, this is the exact same example I keep it. So you can directly give RWX, group for RX, O for R. Like this way, you can give the permission. Just you have to remember, first 3 belongs to the user, second 3 belongs to the group, third 3 belongs to the others. Okay, and you have to just hit the command chmod. U is equal to RWX, comma, G is equal to RX, others is equal to R. Okay, either you can write like this way, 754, if you are comfortable with this, or you can write like this. Both are exact same. 7 meaning is RWX, 5 meaning is R and X, 4 meaning is R. Okay, so either you can write this way or this way, both the way, whichever you are comfortable. Okay. And one more quick thing that I want to show you. Sometimes what happens that we don't want to write all the permissions. Okay. Similarly, like this is the file two, okay, and I know that this file to have some executable permission. Okay, and somebody is telling me that can you just remove the X permission? So why I will calculate all the things? I will just write the command chmod, and this RWX belongs to the user, group, or others. What do you say? Anybody? This RWX belongs to the user, group, or others. Answer for this. First three permission. Is it for U or G for O? Anybody in chat? RWX will be for G. G is for group, right? That will be the second octet. It is the first octet only, right? First three. See, I given you three octet, right? U, Z, O. Okay, so first three will be always becomes to the user. Second three will be becoming to the group, and third three will be becoming to the others. So when I am asking you that what will be the for this RWX? Okay, so you have to clearly say that this is for the user. Okay, this is the first three group. So this will be for you. Okay, if I ask for this second, then you have to tell me G. And this third, I will ask you last three. So then you have to tell me O. O is for others. So somebody is saying just for the from the U, can you remove the X permission? So I will just write U minus X. And for the file two, that's all. You will see that from the file two, X permission is removed. Okay, so like this way also you can do U minus X. If somebody is telling you, can you add the WX permission? So you will say U plus WX, G plus WX. Okay, like this way also you can write it. Okay, so this is the also the simplest way. If I want to remove one permission, so I will do U minus X. If I want to remove, take an example, WX permission, so I will be doing U minus WX. Okay, so like this way you can do it. Hope this is clear. And if you want to give one extra example for this minus and plus one, so take an example for this okay, for file one. So for file one, currently a user have only R permission. Okay. So if somebody is telling me, can you add the W permission for the user and W permission for the others also? Because group already have the W permission. So in this case, I will be just writing chmod. Can you add user with the W permission? And similarly, others also add the W permission for the file one. Now if I'll do ls hyphen, we'll see for the file one, W permission is added in the user also, W permission is added in the others. Okay, so like this way. Yeah, this was about from my side. Okay, document you will get it. Okay, from our side we already uploaded. There will be two folder. Also you will get this access. One will be the lab. Okay, in this lab we have the Linux command lab that we were referring for all the doing the commands practice everything. Okay, so this you will get in the lab folder. And the previous how to create AWS account, how to launch EC2 instance, that also you'll get. And for this documents part, you will be able to see in this one. So we talked about the Linux class notes, right? So this will be handwritten notes will be there. So whatever the notes we covered, it will be this. Okay, so that you can try. So both you will get it by today mostly. So yeah, that's all from my side. If you have any question, anything that you can ask me. I will take the question. Anybody? Have any questions in this? Like today, whatever we saw, that permission one. See, try to do with the pen and paper. That's the first thing I will suggest you. Okay. If you do with the pen and paper, that conversion 754 to RWX like that way. So you'll learn faster as compared to just doing hit and try method. Okay. So once you will get the document access, so you can read the handwritten notes. Okay. Whatever I explained you. You share the navigation file. Which navigation file you are talking? I'm not getting you. Can you be specific? And this is the lab file in which we talked about the permission one that I shown you today. Okay, like chmod 755, G is equal to R, O is equal to RW. So you can try by seeing these commands and you will practice all this. Okay. Yeah, can you tell me which navigation file you are talking about? See, this is the one of the file of the Linux in which we have the commands. So this is updated in the lab folder. Okay. And one I shown you today about the theoretical part. Okay, this was inside this. Okay, so this I already have inside this one. This is the Linux class nodes. Yeah, lab file is already there, right? This is the lab file which we are talking about. This is the lab file. So this I already uploaded in the lab file. Okay, and this is the handwritten notes. Inside this, at the last page, we have the chmod ch group option. So if you'll see, you click on the 35, 36 page. Yeah, so from here we talked about this today, this is structure everything. So you can see R is equal to 4, this today we discussed. Okay, so this you can see and you can practice. Yeah, you will get the access. We already have in the drive. Okay, so your email is already collected. So you will receive your access on your email, okay, by the today day of. Don't worry about it. That's what I am showing. We already created the group. Drive basically you will get the access. Okay, so that's all from my side. Thanks all of you.